white flag up, they're under orders, and they're running and coming to the first of the 21 fences. Master Smudge, Tarbank and Chumson from Highway Pat, Good Prospect, Royal Mail, and approaching. Very little between the three leaders, Tarbank, Master Smudge, and between them Chumson, then Highway Pat and Royal Mail as they come to the first ditch. Oh, and Good Prospect has gone to the ditch. He's come to an absolute standstill with his rider Jim Wilson between his legs, and Jim's all right, the horse is all right, and Tarbank jumps the third in the lead from Master Smudge and Chumson, and Highway Pat, and then Royal Mail, and finally approaching. And I'm just looking back again to confirm that in fact Jim's going to hop back on, I think, and just hack him back. Both unscathed over the fourth. Tarbank from Chumson and Master Smudge, and Highway Pat and Royal Mail, and approaching. Another plain one, number 5. Tarbank in the lead from Master Smudge and Chumson, and Royal Mail and Highway Pat and approaching. And the next fence will be the cross fence. They've got a long run to it, long left-hand swing. Tarbank, Master Smudge, Chumson, then Highway Pat, then Royal Mail. There's 5 all in the picture, just ahead of approaching. There's approaching. They're racing towards number 6 now. Tarbank and Kevin Mooney from Master Smudge, the promoted Toke Cheltenham Gold Cup winner, and then Chumson, who jumps it second in fact, with Master Smudge third, and Highway Pat 4, and 5 Royal Mail, and 6 approaching as they race into the straight on the first circuit. Another plain one before the next ditch. Number 7, Tarbank going very sweetly in the lead from Chumson, then Master Smudge and Highway Pat and Royal Mail, and approaching. Little between Chumson and Tarbank there. Oliver Sherwood and Kevin Mooney as they come to this ditch. As we see them, it's Tarbank on the far side, Chumson nearest to us over the ditch. Chumson and Tarbank together from Highway Pat and Master Smudge, Royal Mail, and approaching. Number 9, Chumson, Tarbank, Highway Pat in fact jumps second, Tarbank third, and then Master Smudge, Royal Mail, and approaching. As they run to the fence a little bit of last on the next circuit. Number 10, Chumson, Highway Pat and Tarbank, and Master Smudge and Royal Mail, and approaching. And now the water. As they come to the water, Tarbank just back in the lead on the far side of Chumson, Highway Pat very close, and then Master Smudge and Royal Mail, and approaching, and all 6 very much in contention as they jump the water. Oh! Highway Pat's gone at the water. Made a bad mistake. Unseated Peter Scudamore, gave him no chance whatsoever, and Peter just getting rather painfully to his feet now as Highway Pat continues riderless. Tarbank on the inside of Chumson, and then Master Smudge very close, these 3, and then Royal Mail, and approaching. And Peter Scudamore's walking away from the fence now, and he's obviously all right, just shaken but all right. Tarbank jumps this in the lead from Chumson, Royal Mail approaching, and then Master Smudge. Coming to another ditch now, the second last this is, the second last ditch. Tarbank from Royal Mail and Chumson, and approaching. And then Master Smudge. Royal Mail, the Whitbread winner, nearest to us, Chumson and Tarbank on the far side as we see them jump the 14th. Royal Mail, a very good jump there from Chumson and Tarbank. And then approaching was in 4th, and getting a smack there to keep in touch, Master Smudge. Coming to the 15th, Chumson, Royal Mail, Tarbank approaching, and Master Smudge. 6 from home this is. Chumson and Royal Mail from Tarbank. Chumson, Royal Mail, Tarbank approaching, and finally Master Smudge. Very little between these 3 leaders as they swing left-handed. Tarbank on the inside, that's the far side as we're seeing him, between horses Chums On and Royal Mail on the outer. Now racing towards the cross fence, with Approaching and Master Smudge some way behind the other three, 5 from home, Tarbank and Royal Mail disputing it from Chums On as they come to this cross fence. Tarbank on the inside of Royal Mail. Tarbank lands in the lead from Royal Mail and Chums On. Approaching, getting a little bit closer now in 4th. Then comes Master Smudge. Racing round the home turn now, and it's 4 to jump, and it's Tarbank and Royal Mail. Tarbank and Kevin Mooney from Royal Mail and Philip Blacker. Then Chums On, Oliver Sherwood just in behind him. Approaching, still improving, and finally it's Master Smudge as they come down to the 4th last. Tarbank and Royal Mail. Tarbank lands just in the lead from Royal Mail. Chums On still improving now, coming down to the final ditch, and it's Tarbank from Chums On. Kevin Mooney from Oliver Sherwood now at the final ditch in this Mandarin Handicap chase. Tarbank, trained by Fulk Warren, has won it 3 times. He pecked there and made a mistake, and he's passed the initiative now to Chums On. As they come down towards the 2nd last, it's Chums On and Oliver Sherwood in the lead now from Tarbank and then Royal Mail. Chums On lands in the lead from Tarbank 2nd, then comes Royal Mail. They're racing to the final fence now. Chums On and Oliver Sherwood bidding for a double after winning on News King, being pressed by Tarbank and Kevin Mooney as they come to the final fence in the Mandarin. Chums On, ears pricked, lands in the lead from Tarbank 2nd, Master Smudge 3rd. Racing into the closing stages, it's Chums On being pressed now by Master Smudge and Tarbank. And as they race into the closing stages, Master Smudge comes to take it up on the near side. As they race towards the line, Master Smudge has come from behind to win it. And at the line, Master Smudge wins it from Tarbank 2nd and Chums On 3rd. 4 was Approaching and 5 Royal Mail. And so the result of the Mandarin Handicap chase is first, number 2, Master Smudge, owned by Mr. Arthur Barrow, trained by him and ridden